Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna talk about my coming out story because a lot of y'all have been asking me, oh, does your family know you're gay? Do your friends know you're gay? How did you know you were gay? Ever since I was little, I always knew that I was different from, I guess, the straight guys. Like in school especially, I didn't like being tough and aggressive like they were. I was more like, let's go color some coloring books and let's go make some. I started to question it, I want to say kindergarten, because that's when I started. Okay, so ever since I was little, I liked girls, but I didn't like them sexually. I liked how their hair was, their makeup was, I liked how they dressed. So I thought I was sexually attracted to girls. Now with the boys, I thought they were cute, but I didn't know that if I was gonna date a guy. And so then, as the years went on, I dated girls, and honestly, I didn't like it. I felt like it wasn't me, you know? I felt awkward. I didn't think it was the right thing to do for me. So then I want to say 7th grade, that's when I started to question, like, oh my god, am I gay? Like, what am I? And I never thought that I would ever be gay, honestly. Like, I never thought that. So then I had this dream, right? I'm not gonna say what the dream was about because it's kind of inappropriate. But then ever since that dream, that's when I started to question it even more. So then 8th grade year comes. And I started to like guys. I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute. Who is he? And I had this really great friend named Kari. Hey Kari. He actually helped me come out the closet. But I thought I was bisexual at first because I knew that I liked girls, but I didn't know like if I liked boys 100%. So I thought I was bi. And turns out I wasn't bi. I was gay the whole time. And I'm not saying bisexuality doesn't exist. It does exist. I think it exists. But, you know, I feel like some people go through that phase when they're confused. But it's not a phase. If you're bi, you know what? You're bi. And, okay. I had my first boyfriend in 8th grade, right? I'm not going to say his name because I don't want him to be, you know, famous and shit. If you're watching this, hey bitch. Okay. I dated him. Okay, I was really into this guy, you know. I could go on and on forever about a love story, but no, fuck him. He's not worth my tears anymore. So then, after that guy, I dated this other guy, right? And I liked having boyfriends, you know. I liked having to express myself with the guy. I liked kissing a guy. I liked holding his hand. I liked being around guys, you know? And with the girl, I just felt like it wasn't right. Every time I would kiss a girl, I didn't like it, you know? I was like... But, yeah, I think that's how I knew I was gay. But, my family, okay. So, that guy that I was talking about, okay, so that guy, my first boyfriend and all, I met him on Facebook. I was in 8th grade. I met him over the summer. Yeah, I believe it was the summer. I left my Facebook open one night. This was like 2013, 2014. I quite don't remember. And I was living with my brother at the time and my mom. But me and my brother were sharing a room together. Me and this guy were talking for like months and months. And like, I was so into him. And he was bi at the time, and I was, I guess you could say bi at the time too. But yeah, I left my Facebook open one night on my iPod Touch, and then he saw my messages when I was asleep, and then he said that he supposedly cried himself to sleep, and he read our fucking messages. Yo, that shit pissed me off so much. Like, if you know one thing about me is don't fucking touch my shit and don't read my messages. So then he had told my mom, and I was asleep at the time, so you know, I didn't hear nothing. So then on the next day, I woke up for school, and I believe it was the last day of school. My mom's like, Eric, come here. And I was like, oh shit, what did I do this time? And then she tells me, are you bi? And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill my brother. And then I was like, yes, mom, I am. And then her face was just so like, I don't want to say sad, but like clueless, you know? And then I told her, are you gonna accept me? And then she said, I don't know. And that right there teared me apart. Like, I was so sad the whole day in school. So then once I got home, I saw my brother, right? And okay, me and my brother, we're not really that close. And I don't know, like, okay, ever since we were kids, like, we had the best bond ever, but ever since I entered middle school, I don't know, like, everything just changed, and this really impacted us. Okay, so I got home, I yelled at him, I said, what the fuck is your problem? I'm sorry, I had Chipotle. So then we started arguing back and forth, and I honestly hated him. Every time I saw him, I didn't want him there, you know, I hated him. And so then that night, him and my mom talked to me. They were like, Eric, you're going through a phase. I don't want this to be you and shit. And like, that right there, I felt betrayed. I felt like if they hated me. So I hated my brother mostly. And what else happened? Okay. School. I was expecting the worst, literally the worst, but no, everybody was so supportive of me. Well, except, you know, like some assholes there, but you know, everybody else was like really supportive of me. And then as time goes by, I remember, like, I want to say 4 months later, my mom asked me, Eric, are you bi? And I said, no, I'm gay. So I thought I was bi for like, I guess 7th grade through 8th grade, but I honestly found myself, you know, I like guys more than I like girls, you know. I feel more comfortable with a guy than with a girl. And then with my brother, he was never really supportive of it. And honestly, I didn't give a fuck at that time. And right now, we're doing really good, but we just don't really talk as much, you know. And my family, okay, here's the thing with me. I don't want my family to know because, you know, I don't think they know that I make YouTube videos or I wear makeup. You know, I don't know if they know, but if they do know, then hey. I don't know, like, I just don't want them to, like, you know, be disgusted of me, especially my cousins. I don't want them to be like, ew, Eric. And, you know if they know, but I know my grandma knows and my aunt knows, and they're really supportive of it, but the rest of my family, I honestly don't want them to know. I just don't want to get judged. Well, I don't think they're gonna judge me, but I don't know. Life's crazy. And now everything's going pretty good, you know. Everybody knows I'm gay in high school. Everything's going pretty good. And I'm so sorry for not making a video because this fucking senior year is getting senior year is getting to everybody, like, yeah. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. You know, my coming out story is very different from yours, you know. I'm pretty sure everybody has a different coming out story. And don't be afraid to, you know, wear makeup, wear girl clothes. Hell, shit. I'm wearing a full face of makeup and I'm wearing a jacket from Pink. What's up? You know, I'm not ashamed of it, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm doing what's best for me. And if, you know, if this guy doesn't like it, well, fuck him. I'm doing it for me because I know that the right guy will come for me. Or I'll come for them. But I think that's pretty much it, guys. You know, just stay true to yourself. That's all I have to say, honestly. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. You know, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm actually thinking of doing a next video. Maybe... stay tuned for that. See you guys.